Hello, my name is Dava Afif Nabila, and now I want to present my research proposal. So, the things that I will explain is, of course, a title of my research object, introduction, formulation of the problem, and also a theory that I used to analyze, research method, data, hypothesis, and the last is conclusion. Here is the title of my research. There is in two language, Indonesia and English. In Indonesia is analisis kerusakan alam pada film Scary Girl karya Richard Cuso melalui lensa ekokritisisme. And in English is an analysis of the environmental destruction in Scary Girl 2023 through the lens of ecocriticism. Next is object research. I choose a animation film to be analyzed with a title Scary Girl. This film raised an issues about nature and there are representations of the exploitation of nature by humans found in that film. The main character, named Arky, who lives by being thought to always protect nature and resources, is then faced with entities in the city that utilize nature for technology. And it makes the main character want to try the technology which will damage nature that she always kept to protect. In the previous slide, I talked about main character who always protect nature. And now I'm gonna talk about a character who destroy a nature. So the destruction of nature caused by a character named Dr. Maybe. And the ecological issues is when he utilizes natural resources named sun to run a machine that can create humans. Through this textual analysis, ecocriticism views literary works and films as a reflection of the interaction between human and nature. And also with this approach, ecocriticism not only explores how nature is depicted on the film, but also how these representations affect our understanding of environmental issues. Next is formulation of the problem. So the first question that I will unload for my research is how the structure and narrative strategy is depict the destruction of nature in Scary Girl. The second, I will talk about a character in Scary Girl that resists the destruction of the nature. And the last question for my research is how the ideology of Scary Girl seen through the perspective of ecocriticism. Theory that I used is there is two theory. The first is ecocriticism and the second is structuralism. I use Greg Garrard ecocriticism theory. The Scary Girl film is really clear talk about environmental issues. So I think this ecocriticism theory is suitable theory or framework for my research. The concept that I used is also from Greg Garrard theory. The concept is pollution, wilderness, apocalypse, dwelling, animals, and the earth. And the second theory is structuralism by Claude Lévi-Strauss. I used this theory to unload a structure from the text. And with this theory, I will analyze a plot, character and characterization, setting, and theme. The plot is consist exposition, rising action, climax, falling action, and resolution. The method that I used for this research is descriptive qualitative. The source of data is of course, a film Scary Girl as a primary object of this research. And also, I use several relevant journal articles, books, and theses, also used for secondary sources. Me, as a researcher, collected and analyzing data through several steps aimed at ensuring deep understanding and comprehensive analysis. This is a data that I found in Scary Girl. The first picture is when Archie's father talked to Archie that they can't go there because the creature in the city use machines to drain the sun. The second evidence was that every creature in the city emitted beams, means that the beams destroyed life on the island, the peninsula. If the creatures in the city keep doing that, the planet will be destroyed. My temporary hypothesis is in this research, the animated film Scary Girl is emphasized on the negative impact of environmental damage on the lives of living things. The environmental damage contributes to the loss of habitat and the destruction of nature. Thus, the movie is not only entertaining but also invites the audience to reflect on the importance of protecting the environment. In conclusion, researchers found several scenes in the movie that can be used as evidence and viewed using the theory of ecocriticism and structuralism. This research aims to reveal and analyze how nature and the environment are represented in literary works, and how this representation can influence human understanding and attitudes towards nature. This research is important because no one has analyzed this research object before, and I hope this research is useful as a reference for other researchers who want to conduct research with the same theory or research object. That is my research proposal presentation. I'm sorry if you have misunderstanding, and thank you.